Welcome to Miele week, day 3, blah blah blah. Anyway, this just came, got it off eBay, listed at £1 bids, collection only, spares or repairs. The usual, I said, would you box it up? They said yes. Anyway, long story short, went for £8. So it came to less than £20 once I arranged a courier, and it arrived now. So, let's have a look. It's a Miele Solution HEPA 5280. Probably quite old. It looks a bit grotty. It's not battered, it's actually just grotty. I think a good clean will benefit it. Yep, it's all in reasonable condition. Apparently it runs, sucks, but makes a bad noise and overheats. So, the plug and everything's present and that works, which is good. Now, I don't actually think this has been used much. Hear me out. First of all, here's the other crevice tools in there in this box. But look at this. Underneath, it's pretty mint. It's got dust from storage, obviously. Again, not really used much. Even the crevice tools in there. So you think, oh, the crevice tools going to be really battered in, but it isn't. Spoiler alert. Also looks like it's had plaster in it, no filter, but a pretty much new bag. Shake the excess dust off that. Can probably still use it. It's got some muck in it, will no bother. Renovation mess. Quite an old filter, that. Not actually too dirty or anything. That's where all the dirt is, obviously. Dusty. Yeah. However, let me show you what else it came with, because that's exciting having a Miele. We'll place them down there just now. But all the tools with it, these are just the surgical implements for its open heart surgery. That's why it's in a utensils jar. So let's start a box of bags. If it truck or something going past. There's 3 bags. There's only one in there. So that is practically a new box of bags if you count that pretty much empty bag. Right, why would you buy a new box of bags? Use it once if your hoover's ropey. And here's all our filters and stuff. This one is pretty old. These 2 are the new ones to go with them, the latest style. But that is fairly old. There's an offcut of what's come out of there. Now, because I'm such a Miele geek, I can determine that if you look at this filter, they have actually used FGM bags in it before these GN, because if you look there, that's what you get with FGM machines, I'm pretty sure. But the the GN bags, they come with the bigger filter piece, because if you know the S400, it's got like a big hexagonal filter you cut out. So yeah, the FGM comes with these slim ones, I think. However, that's got a slim one, who knows. Yeah, so look here, you've bought GN bags. What do you do if you've got an S400? The S400 you get double the size of this, because you have to cut up hexagonally, slightly, not at an angle, round. It's a massive filter in the S400, so I don't get that. Anyway, that's new and quite old. A box to keep them in. 3 bags. Never had the ones with that new handle on it. But I think they've stopped doing them with the new handle, because all the ones I've bought since have just the normal type. I'm getting old stock. What else is in here? Well, a bit of a mystery. Well, they've clearly had a Miele before it. Or I bought this as an optional extra, if I can find what I'm talking about. Yep, here. This floor brush. Now, I'm actually been after one of these for quite a while with this fitting. Because the one I have, I showed you in one of the videos, it's got the really bushy, soft bristles. Yeah, well that's pretty useless because they're so thick and soft, the dust doesn't go in. However, this looks ideal. So, yep, nice. That's not being used much, is it? Bit fluffy, but, I mean, you know, it's not bad. There's this Parky Twister, this is original. Something slightly wet there. Not sure what that is. It was only collected yesterday. I used Past Post 24. Hence why there is still something wet in it. But I mean, not really used much, is it? So 2 floor brushes, which is odd. Then a bend with the crevice tool, which you will see. If I can, this is making sense. Right, I can't get the crevice tool off, and that makes sense. Alright, okay, I get it now. Hang on, let me just pop you down while I twist the crevice tool off. Oh no. The crevice tool's not coming off. Oh, it is coming off. Ha, just had to put my leg on it. Right. Right, that is hardly used as well. That scuff there is likely from where it goes in and out. Hardly used. It's almost kind of melted on or something there. Not sure what happened there. Oh, sweetie wrapper. But there's nothing wrong with this. And I say there's nothing wrong with it like that because let's just return the crevice tool to its home. There you go. Snuggle in with all your other tool friends. Because if we look at the hose, there was this attached to it. And it's only just clicked what's happened here. Crevice tool's got stuck. They've bought a new one of these. This is generic because look, no metal strip. And it feels a bit cheap. Although to be fair, for a generic thing, almost identical to... You see the plastic's not as nice. I picked that up and knew it wasn't genuine. That's how much of a geek I am. Plaster dust. But yeah, that would be nice as a spare or something. I will of course use the genuine one. Oh, sweetie wrapper. Only a sweetie wrapper clogging it, nothing else. It's all plaster dusty. I don't know if they're renovating or the machine's always been used for renovation. Anyway, here's the hose. A bit kinked, but we'll reunite it with its original bend. Like that. Oh my goodness, what just happened there? I knocked the phone out of my hand. Oh well, that'll give you a wee laugh. Here's the tube, it works. That's all you really need to know. Two more heads. This one, which again is in pretty fair condition. Bunged up full, like these heads always are. It's quite stiff to change modes because it's bunged up full, like they always are. Right, it's kind of jammed itself now, but you get the picture. Full of fluff, but fine condition. I'll take that apart and fix it, no problemo. The final attachment is the Turbo Plus head. Again, in pretty fair condition. It's really not bad. I mean, this is at least 10 years old. To me, that doesn't look like 10 years of use. That looks like 2 years of use, or 6 months if you're pretty rough. Yeah, that's our mystery. Doesn't look like there's anything else in here. I'll double check later on because I reuse all the packaging anyway. So let's pop that there. Let's think about turning it on. Now, just as well I have an assistant here. This is Edward, if you haven't met him before. Go to work. Right, yeah. Let's cut that out. Oh, I'm going to start spitting it up. Where's your dusting brush, lady son? Oh, here it is. There it is. You know what, I'll stop the video now and come back once I've hoovered this out a bit. Come back in a second. I think the motor's actually burnt out. If I just place you down here, I'll run it for you. That sounds like a burnt out Miele to me. However, I do actually have a couple motors knocking around, which maybe if I put something together, you know, we will have a working Miele. But I'm kind of pretty happy with it for less than 20 quid, even for the tools and the bags. I mean, we're quids in, as they say already. Thanks for watching. Oh, but not the phone again. See you in the next episode of Miele Week, I suppose. I'm back. I know what you're thinking. I didn't run it for very long. I just played the video back. Maybe it isn't burnt out. That might be fixed with a fan wash. I was a wee bit harsh than just running it for 3 milliseconds. I'm going to work on the motor and see what happens. Thought I'd just add that in.